That should probably settle it. I think. Testing, testing, testing. Hello, hello. Okay. Hey guys. Hey. What's going on? It's me. It's Tech Turnco. How you guys doing? We have another Fate Extra here ready for you. If you've come straight from the fight with Passion Lip, don't worry. The little mini stream was like 30 minutes total, maybe? Something less than that? It was not a whole lot. And it was basically like, hey, BB got to Jinako and is now using her depressive side as a floor guardian. Not that much to it, really. Yeah. I felt like I wanted to say, oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, here. Hey, this may or may not be surprising to people who are watching this right now. I have been seriously jonesing to get back to 100 line Last Defense Academy. Oh my god, you can't believe. Which makes my excitement for Friday twofold. One, it means I get to play Frontline Academy again, which is good because it's the need, man. And I don't really want to talk about like another game in the middle of another game right now, but it's the need. I can't get away from it. I just love tactical RPGs so much, and also the Danganronpa guy makes good characters like consistently. It's very good. Bums me out when you have to kill them. But second reason is that if we get to a diverging points on stream, I can use that, especially if it's a hard decision. I can use that as a springboard for personal routes, for just taking that route, and it's divergent route. That's the stream route, and then I have my me time route. And there's 100 of them, so like, really. Apparently each route's like 30 minutes? Sorry, not minutes, 30 hours on average? Jesus Christ. Anyway, but the far more important game is the one right in front of us. God, I really can't wait until what is it? Extra Record comes out? Which is the re-release of Extra. Ooh, I brought it up before, but like, man. Plus that opens up the possibility for like a Triple C DLC, or whatever they want to do with it, for like official Triple C localization. And like, Yes, man. Then I wouldn't really say I'm on like the front lines of like Fate content because there's a lot more people doing it a lot better. But like, if my Fate if my Stay Night playthrough is anything to go by, like once I finish up here with Triple C, they're gonna announce like a Triple C spin-off game or some shit. Like it's. But that'll be my cross to bear. Anyway, let's get started. Oh boy. My computer's been having a couple hiccups recently. I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse than that. Glasses. And we're going to see the student council members. We all dreams too much about President Leah, no lecture style dangerous delusions? I'm just watching each other personally. Oh. Alright, I'll have to change my approach. What if I hit him from the angle of a flirty Pokemon type? I'm just going to empty classroom, I pin him down, be aggressive, that sort of thing. Should I tell him? He'll figure it out. How can anyone just like stay indoors and not die? Personally, I keep that sort of thing in check. Yep, it's true. Once you abandon your womanhood, it's all over for you. I don't know, man. It's pretty easy to like not do anything. You're gonna play the labyrinth soon, really? No lie. You can go if you want. I won't be leaving. Come back to the girl. Just feel like we'll be deleted. It's all good. It's all good. If you take time, baby, for us, I'll feel like student council will done its part. Right. Every time I pass by this area, I'm reminded of that one girl who was talking shit about BB for being like a slightly different AI, and then BB's like, "Oh yeah, you think I can't fucking get to you?" And fucking deleted her right in front of us. It's crazy shit, man. Hey, Shinji's not here. Weird. I'm looking at my guide here. I'm gonna need a lot more money soon. Hey man, what's good? Building now, you best go home too while I still lie down. You? I'm not gonna talk to everybody, I'm just gonna give like a sweep just in case. I remember you being cool. And the master's being used, I hear. But if only one can be made into labyrinths, then this is the end, isn't it? So we can go back to the near side, yeah. Yeah, the student council is yeah, man. Hang tight. I keep forgetting that there's like real masters here in this too. Barely doing anything. Anybody here? How you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Studying handfuls and playing college instruments. The best time for ultimate is all I can do. Are you an AI? There's a rumor that Miss Virgimore is actually packing some huge. No way. If that were true, my radar would be going off. It's true. Have you seen Have you seen Jaguar Man's Final Ascension? Anyway, it's a good look at her. I'd go through all the extra effort to show it, but I don't want to. I have new goods. New goods? I wonder what. It's good, I may want to buy it. Today we have received an outfit for a servant. Little trinkets just aren't worth my time. We got about having Sakura obtain it in spite of strict security. You didn't get a scene for it, but it played out like an action movie. Included in the price is the costume of labor and medical fees, and items required necessary expense. Red and white headband. X to stun and defeat weaker enemies. Ooh. Real magics. Regen. Certain HP, certain strength, magic. Modern Wear of Joy. I forget what my sheet glasses for men, which I already have. Men's cotton gloves. Ooh, interesting. Bottle of ratio. 25,000. I'll be back. Hey, Taiga. Listen to the Kishinami was just digging into the ground to escape and all. And what do you know? There's an entire ocean under us. Even teaches to double take the revelation. Looks like it'll be pretty tough to tackle. And so, Kishinami commenced the Tiger Quest. He's just thinking so that we can escape. We could swim through this electronic sea into the school. That's why I want Kishinami to bring me a tool for swimming across the entire electronic sea. And as soon as possible, please. Right. Oh, Jinako's closet. What up? I heard the news. Hard to believe that even Jinako got turned into a lab. Man, BB's more progressive than even the business model for social games. Yo, a neat for a boss? Now it's in it all. My expressions are weird. You want me to stop messing around? This is just what I do. It's just sweet part of the Impressionist Club. Just another of my impersonations and try becoming an annoying character like Jinako. I like Jinako. She's cool. Faculty room. Is that where Taiga hides out? Even the usual gang isn't here either. The Seraph is a virtual space created by the wind self-pursuit of Eurotrons based on the methodological theory. The Seraph can harbor souls, a new reality for humans to live. The promise of a new frontier. The far side of the moon is also a Seraph. There is no Seraph on the far side. He probably made it herself. Once the Seraph has been established, it will essentially keep it running indefinitely. That is, unless the dimensional space upon which the Seraph is founded doesn't collapse. In the physical world, there are finite resources, but not so in the Seraph. Here, resources are basically endless. But the total volume of resources is decided. If there were anything that could increase without limit, it would be human desires. Interesting. Text is so cool. Alright. That's enough faffing about. Let's go to the student council room. Oh. What? Pretty much every master's gathered in the student council room. The only one not here is Jinako, who got turned into a sentinel.
Ah, 来ましたね。
Ah, you're here,
お
Hakuno.
疲れとは思いますが、次期記憶の開封になりますので、呼びつけてしまいました。
I'm sure you're tired, but I went and called you because we'll be unsealing our memories shortly. I greet the concerned Leo by saying, I'm fine. Then I observe everyone again.
実に緊迫した空気。小生もさすがに黙っておる。ところでレオ会長、朝食はまだですかな?
Mood here is quite hot, and I am unexpectedly silent. By the way, President Leo, is breakfast ready yet? Everyone, excluding Gato, has their lips sealed. We'd forgotten these memories. Obviously, these guys are nervous, wondering what truths were taken away from us by BB. Among them, I suddenly sensed Julius looking at me. Because, you know, he's the turncoat.
すまんな。俺がもっと早くジナコカリギリを捕捉していればよかったのだが。
Sorry, if only I was faster in catching Jinako Kirigiri. Julius seems to feel responsible for what happened to Jinako, because he is.
それは兄さんの責任ではありません。元はといえば、 ジナコさんを一人にしてしまった僕の責任です。
It's not your fault, brother. If anything, it's my fault for letting Jinako end up alone.
叱責や追及は僕が受けるもの。兄さんはよくやってくれました。
I'll take any reprimandings and investigate into what went wrong. You did a fine job, brother.
そうだな。そう言ってもらえると、こちらもいろいろ助かる。
I guess so. Hearing that is a big relief. Perhaps relieved by Leo's words, Julius slightly smiles. But it's a little strange. Just now the smile formed from the lifted creases of his mouth wasn't one of joy, but more like...
ちょっと大丈夫なのシンジ？顔色と髪草みたいに真っ青よ。まさか儚かないでしょうね。
Hey, are you alright, Shinji? Your face and hair are as pale as weeds. You're not gonna hurl, are you?
うるさいな。髪が青いのは生まれつきだよ。
Shut it. I was just born with blue hair.
僕は怖がってなんかない。お前たちに先を越されるのが嫌なだけだ。いいから、さっさと済ませろよな。
I'm not scared of anything. I just don't like getting outdone by you guys. Come on, let's get this over with already.
膝が震えているぞ、シンジ。強がりは余計に恐れを生む。これ、小生のように泰然と構えるがよい。
Your knees are shaking, Shinji. Your rough breeds fear all the more. Be like me, standing calmly.
何言ってんだよ。あんたは体全体で震えてるじゃんか。超振動ピストンかっていうの。
What are you on about? Your entire body's shaking. It's a super vibration piston.
いいな、これは無茶ぶるいである。ところでレオ会長、朝食はヤムチャというのはいかがですかな。
Nay, my mind's just a tad scrambled is all. By the way, President Leo, how do you feel about scrambled eggs? Thanks to Rin's loquacity, the mood in the student council room eased up a little. The same thought hangs over all of us. We're each afraid of what our forgotten memories will be like. However, we can't stay afraid forever. All the more if there are clues in them to help us figure out the truth.
記憶キューブの解放準備整いました。キアラさん、万が一に備えてのメンタルケアよろしくお願いします。
Preparations to release the memory cube are complete. Miss Kiara, please handle any mental care necessary just in case.
承知いたしております。暗号化された記憶の解放は容易でしょう。問題があるとしたらその後。
I fully understand. I think decrypting these memories will be simple. I'll take care of any problems
皆
afterwards.
さんがこの旧校舎で培われた束の間の思い出と取り戻された記憶、その双方がうまく融和しない不具合。
If we find a bug preventing a solid unity between the fleeting memories you cultivated, here with your recovered memories,
深刻なコンフリクトを起こす事態になりましたら、それは実に厄介と申せますので、そのために私は控えております。
if a serious conflict like that occurs, that will truly complicate things. So I'll be here at the ready to help.
なるほど。最悪2つの競争人格が現れる事態があるのですね。
Indeed. Worst case, 2 exterior personalities will manifest.
どうってことないわ。誰だって多かれ少なかれ性格の裏表はあるものだし。
It's no big deal. Everyone more or less has 2 sides to their personality,
自
no?
分は自分よ。どっちだって飲み込んでやるわ。
I'm me. Whichever personality comes out, I'll swallow it right up.
A very typical decisiveness out of Rin. Although, you can see a bit of the same declaration as when her SG was exposed.
では、オペレーションを開始します。皆さん、できるだけ心を落ち着けて、抵抗はしないでください。
Very well. The decryption operation will begin. Everyone, please remain as calm as possible. Please don't resist.
Sakura's voice sounds firmer than usual. In that instant... Well, everyone's low poly. That one didn't happen. The one with Gato? Never happened to us. Oh, you can see the mouse. I saw fragmented yet vivid flashbacks of vivid battles.
The seal's release finished quickly, far too abruptly. I instinctively threw my guard up despite feeling no pain or shock. The only thing was that my thoughts were sluggish, as if my brain had went numb, as if I was under no water. The alacrity of my thoughts was far slower compared to what it normally is. The act of simply remembering my own name exerts me. I get the impression of diving to the bottom of a pool and picking up a small coin. At the bottom of that pool, I can see a mound of fragmented coins that weren't there before. Once I focus my awareness and pick up from the bottom of my thoughts, I see one, then another. Their visages, the ones I had overcome, return to me. They're the people I defeated. I recall the figures of my competitors. I finished by my own hand, as if it had all happened long ago. They include my friend Shinji beside me right now, the Green Archer's master, Alice the ghost, and the assassin Julius, who bore animosity towards me since the preliminaries. I remembered. No, I regained memories of the Holy Grail War. I could still only recall bits and pieces, but I know for sure that I advanced to the 5th round. But that's everything. I can recall my memories of the Holy Grail War, but anything before that, of the me prior to the Holy Grail War, of the history of the Hakano Kishinami who decided to join this fight, and the reason for why I did so, it's all still removed from my memory.
大丈夫ですか？持ちこたえてください。
Kishinami, are you okay? Please hold on. Somehow I endure the dizziness and reassure Sakura. Though our memories have now returned, not a single person exhibits a satisfied expression. From Leo, Rin, even the expressionless Ranni is standing motionless, brows knitted. He seems satisfied. Well, except for one person. Enough of that howling. That ain't you hodgepodge of a priest. You... Yo man, you good? Shinji crumpled to his knees, holding his nausea down. His breathing grows harsh. I can't imagine remembering being deleted goes over too well. My legs rushed towards him without me telling them so. It surprised even me. Shinji looked at me startled. In his gaze I feel a twinge of fear and despair. I wonder if they remember more than me. That figures.
僕の記憶の最終更新は5回戦の決戦後で停止しています。皆さんもその認識でよろしいですか?
The last update in my memory stops after the 5th round's battle. Did everyone else have the same experience? Okay, hold on. Shinji, Ryder. Okay, Ryder, Archer, Caster? Who after? Actually, hold on. I can cheat a little bit. I should really fix those later. I'm looking at something. Mine. This must be after the split. That's 4th. Is the choosing between Ranni and Rin. And then the 5th should be Yeah, the fifth is what's his name? Leo's brother. Which makes the sixth Ranni and Rin, and then the seventh Leo. Fascinating.
私もそんな感じよ。決戦前か決戦後かはまだ曖昧だけど。
It feels the same for me, though it's hard to tell if it stopped before the battle or after.
私も同様です。3回戦の記憶が曖昧ですが、部分部分
I
は
wonder
は
why
っき
the
りと
third
確認
version
できます。
ran this easy. I am in a similar state. Although my memories of the third round are hazy, I can clearly verify each and every part.
ですが、確認できるのは自分のレコードだけです。誰が誰と戦ったのかまでは思い出せません。
However, I can only verify my own records. The most I can recall is who fought against who.
そのようですね。自分が誰と戦い、誰を破ってきたかしか思い出せない。
It appears so. The only thing I can remember is who I fought against, who I defeated.
兄さんはどうですか？僕と足並みは一緒だったはずですが。
How about you, brother? I expect you kept pace with me?
俺も5回戦までの記憶しかない。対戦相手は
I also have memories up until the fifth round. I faced off against. Julius looks over towards me. Who was Julius's opponent in the fifth round? The stare alone served as plenty answer to that.
そうですか。その結果は。
I see. And the result was?
悪いが覚えていないな。お前はどうだ？俺との決戦を思い出せるか？
Sorry, but it's not coming back to me. What about you, Kishinami? You remember our battle? Shake my head negative. All I can remember is that I did end up fighting Julius. According to my memories, something went on between us since the first round. Julius was hostile to Hakano Kishinami. All I remember is that he detested me from the very beginning to the very end, considering me to be a threat to Leo that must be eliminated.
参りましたね。封印されていた記憶には BB の秘密なり弱点が隠されていると推測しましたが。
Well, I'm stumped. I speculated that these sealed memories concealed BB's secrets or weaknesses, but
これはただ単に僕たちの関係を円満に進めるための配慮だったようです。
it was all just simply out of concern to ensure the welfare of our relationships, it seems.
表の聖杯戦争では誰と誰が戦っていたのか、誰が敵で誰を殺したかったのか。
Who fought on the near side's Holy Grail War? Who was our enemy? Who did we wish to kill?
確かにそんな記憶があったら僕らは協力し合ってはいなかった。いえ、殺し合いすら始めていたかもしれない。
Indeed, if we had such memories, there was no way we would have helped one another. No, we may have even started killing each other.
記憶が取り上げられていたのはこの旧校舎の平和を保つためだった。そういうことですか、レオ。
Our memories were deprived to preserve peace in this old school. Is it so, Leo?
意図はわかりませんが、そう捉えるべきでしょう。
I don't know what the intention was. But I think that's how we have to interpret it.
それとも他に何か思い出した人はいますか？
Unless... Is this someone who remembers something else?
BB の秘密や都合の悪い事実に思い当たる人がいたら挙手してください。
If there's anyone here that recalls a secret of BB's or some inconvenient truth, then please raise your hand. Yeah, Shinji's still writhing on. He's the only one who, didn't make it to the fifth round. Except for maybe, what's his name? Gato and back there. And maybe Kiara? I don't know. Not a single hand is raised. Everyone's equally silent. That's because all they know is what happened to me. That said, I myself don't even know any of Hake no Kishinawa's personnel details.
なんとなく分かってはいたんだ。分かってはいたんだよ。
I kinda knew it. I knew it. Shinji?
記憶なんて取り戻したってしょうがないって。そんなもの忘れていた方が幸せだって。
Nothing I can do even after getting these damn memories back. Would have been happier if I forgot this.
もう余計なことしやがって。
Who the hell wanted you to do
どう
this?
するんだよ。こんなのどうすればいいんだよ。
What do we do? What are we supposed to do now? Shinji isn't acting normal. His eyes are sunk, his cheeks drooping, hair disheveled. His shock is so great, he's falling apart. I should at least say something. Live and learn, Shinji. You're gonna torment your hair off, man.
何が抜けるんだよ。現役でもっさもさなんだよ。
Nothing's gonna fall off. I'm the hairiest guy here. Turns over to Gato.
ハゲるとか年寄りのすることだろ。子供の僕には関係ない。
Going bald is what old people do. Does it apply to a kid like me? He is in fact like 5.
くそくそくそ。
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
いいよ。いいから放っておいてくれ。こんなはずじゃないんだ。僕はこんなはずじゃないんだから。
Fine. I'm fine. So leave me alone. This shouldn't be. This isn't how it should be for me. Shinji's covering his face with his hands, muttering to himself. Talking to him now would hurt more than help. All I can do is leave him be for a while.
でもなんか引っかかるのよね。私の対戦相手3回戦と次の6回戦2通りあったような。
Something kind of bothers me though. Feels like my opponent in the 3rd round and the 6th round went 2 ways.
2通り一度に2人と戦ったということですか。
2 ways? Did you fight 2 people at once at some point?
そうじゃなくて2つのパターンがあった気がするのよ。例えば次の対戦相手は
No, that's not what I mean. It feels like there are 2 patterns. For example, my next opponent. Rin spoke up at that point and suddenly fell silent. For a single instant, it was almost like I felt her glance towards me.
ミス遠坂、記憶のデフラグがつかないようでしたらさくらに見てもらっては。
Miss Tosaka, if you can't get your thoughts defragged and in order, then let's have Sakura take a look at you.
お構いなくお気遣いどうも。お互いの経過を逐一突き合わせて荒探ししている時間もなさそうだし。
Don't need to worry yourself, thanks. It doesn't seem like we have the time to poke holes comparing every little detail anyway.
何か都合の悪いことでも。すみません。睨まないでください。気になっているのはジナコさんですね。
Something inconvenient for you? I apologize. Please don't scowl. You're thinking about Jinako, right?
そう。私、ジナコのことを全く記憶していなかった。
Maybe she didn't even make it to the Holy Grail War in the first place. Yep, I have no recollection of Jinako at all.
他人のレコードは思い出せないにしても、校舎で誰とすれ違ったかはきっちり思い出せる。
Even if we can't recall other people's recorded combat feats, I would definitely be able to remember everyone I passed by in the
なの
halls.
に、ジナコとは一度も会っていないのよ。他のメンツは？聖杯戦争でジナコを見たことある人いる？
Yet I didn't meet Jinako a single time. How about any of the other members here? Anyone ever see Jinako in the Holy Grail War? Well, to be fair, she was probably hikkiing it up in like a closet somewhere. Everyone identically shakes their head. Now that she mentioned it, it is strange. Jinako is one of the masters who joined the Holy Grail War too. How among this many masters did no one even see her once?
まあ、挙動不審の塊だからね、あの子。
Well, that girl is sketchy as can be. I guess we'll just have to ask her in person. If only we can just get the slightest bit of information on Jinako. Thinking so, I go to ask again about her kidnapping and see Julius. At the same moment,
結論の出ない議論はスイーツですか？当然スイーツに決まってますよね。もちろんスイーツに決まってますよね。
is she saying it in like a different way? Is your fruitless discussion fun? Naturally, it's pleasant. Of course, it's delightful. What? Her voice is immediately cut out, like a goldfish in a bowl. Shindy's mouth repeatedly flaps open and shut. It was something we half expected, a large-scale hack by BB. The student council collectively sighs, displeased by the nonsensical meddling, and keeps quiet.
その調子です。ナイスランチ、ナイスシュガー、ナイスカラメリック。
Weird. That's the way. Nice lunch, nice sugar, nice
甘
caramel.
くてほろ苦いモラトリアムを永遠に満喫してください。BB チャンネル始まりです。
Please have yourself an eternal blast during this sweet yet bitter after-school moratorium. BB Channel start. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. To everyone in front of the monitor, good evening.
ムーンセルでブクマナンバーワンの愉快コンテンツ BB チャンネルの時間です。
It's time for BB Channel, the Burn Cells Number One
司会
Extravaganza.
はおなじみ小悪魔 BB ちゃん。
Give a round of applause for our host, your favorite little devil,
視聴
BB.
者はワンカップな水たまりでお遊戯に夢中なメダカな皆さんです。
Today's audience will be all you little guppies out there floating about until you choke on your claustrophobic little fish
そろ
bowls.
そろこの番組構成マンネリですか？
Is this program's lineup getting a little
で
stale?
も相変わらず番組中の発言権は先輩だけです。
As it normally goes, only Hakuna Senpai has the right to speak during the
なの
program.
でいい加減暴れても無駄だって分かってくださいね。そこの
Heckling won't get you anywhere. Get that through your head, Mr.
残念系ワカメとかもう言い飽きましたから。
Insults like sorry seaweed, man, do get old after a while, so
虫は虫でも同類な餌になるしかない最底辺の虫けらワカメさん。
bug insults work, but only for the real trash-eating bugs at the bottom of the food chain. That's Mr. Seaweed, Cricket Seaweed sound. You're sticking with seaweed? You're sticking with seaweed? He uses the two words of ire, even if for the wrong reason. There's no getting used to this excitement. Not just because of the studio's bizarre ambiance. Even I can tell how she's actually enjoying this from the bottom of her heart. I can feel it. Take Otto, for example. He's soaking up every second of this, most likely because he's an airhead, but still. As for BB, her sense of refinement or arrogance is more than I can bear. It's almost painful to look at her.
ひしひし感じるグランパ目線。
What's that look for, Gramps?
先輩のそんな分け知り顔なんて見たくありません。
Senpai's the last person I need glowering at me like some
も
no-no.
っともっと泣き出しそうなマジでマジ泣き5秒前の
I think it looks like you're about to cry. Want me to count down from 5 for
絶
you?
望チックなポロッポロ笑顔がお似合いですよ。
You look so much cuter at the end of your rope, you know.
まあそんなダサイクルも本日限りで打ち止めです。
Anyways, I don't want to beat my dead little horsey just yet. That'll be all for
お
today.
次は出口無用攻略不能行列のできる人気迷宮ですから。
Besides, next up is the no exit needed impossibility labyrinth that's so popular, the line goes out the door.
というわけで今回の BB チャンネル噂の迷宮のボス
Which brings us to today's BB's channel, the big bad of the labyrinth.
最近話題のセンチネルさんの正体にズバリ迫ります。
The identity of the recently discussed Citadel is about to be fully revealed.
誰なんでしょう全然わかりません。
gosh, who could it be? Nobody knows.
先輩の知ってる人かもですし、予想だにしない人かも。
It could be someone close to Senpai, or someone totally out of left field.
発売日も延期したことだし、まさか。
Huh? Wait, the reveal date was pushed back. Could that mean...
コストムシムシ驚愕の。
Are we about to throw our budget to the curb and introduce a surprise new character?
ステマオツ。
She sounds like a dumb
ジ
ad.
ナコさんはバトル側の人間じゃないんで、それだけ釘刺しに来たっす。
Oh yeah, Jinako here. Just wanted to drop the heads up that I don't intend on fighting.
ボスとか攻略とか関係ないっす。
Clearing dungeons and bosses ain't my style.
センチネルはジナコさんでした。
Jinako's the sentinel.
さすが平常運転のやる気ゼロ。ちなみにスラッシュはハイスラッシュのスラッシュです。
I expected no less from one who has motivation 0. The slash symbolizes the burst strap that cuts between her CC
ギ
cups.
レバイスラッシャーやってるわけじゃないっす。
Sorry, EE. Even if you could tell cup sizes, my bag strap's not a freaking buster sword.
ああ、でも絶対無双のラニさんならハイスカッシャー。
If you need a weapon like that, you should have asked Plat Stay Rani about Liu Boob when you had the chance.
That was a good bit. What is this I feel? So I can't see or hear her next to me. I get the sense that Ronnie's staring down at her own chest with a perplexed look right about now. All that aside, I guess our next opponent's going to be Jinako. Jinako looks away so as not to make eye contact.
私はこれで十分っすね、リリーさん。今後は一切ノーコメントっす。
And my body is useful as a sprite on a screen, BB. Not making any promises about what I do or don't do, even if I show up.
こんな無理ゲー、関わっちゃダメっす。
That said, I'm not a fan of you wrapping yourself in her rigged little game, Kishinami.
かまってちゃんはスルーが大原作っす。
Pick me girls like her are best left behind and ignored.
I disagree. Oh. Jinako, wait! Seems the transmission cut off. But right before she vanished, she looked right over here. At me.
はい、お疲れ様。
And scene!
自分でスカウトしておいてなんですが、ぶっちゃけジナコさんには期待していません。
I may have scouted it out myself, but just between you and me, I don't really have high hopes for Jinako.
隠れスペック高いアピールとかもそろそろ鬱陶しいですし。
Your stealth stat's pretty broken at this point. I'd be lying if I said it didn't get on my nerves too.
攻略不可能対象とか分かりやすくしてほしいのです。
If only people were as easy to read as their character sheets.
ですが、彼女の護衛だけが正真正銘上級のサーバント。
But at least her guardian is the real deal. An ultra-level
エ
servant.
ビでメガロドンを釣るとはこのこと。
This is what they mean when they say a shrimp to lure a
同
megalodon.
じ金でもどこかの金ピカさんと違って働き者と来ていますし。
Though he's also golden elf, he is actually a hard worker, unlike a certain golden majesty I
ジ
know.
ナコさんにはもったいないサーバントと共感です。
So Jinako's servant and his reputation are wasted on her.
ああ、でも彼女のウェハーなプライドのためにフォローすると。
But he does follow her around to preserve her wafer-thin
実際
pride.
ゴールの素材としては最高ですよ。
That ends up making her the best ball material
バ
ever.
ッキバキに結実していますからね、ジナコさん。
And all because she's liable to snap like a twig. That's Jinako.
それに比べたら BB ちゃんのレーザーよりも一本道の
Compared to her, you should be thankful to
どこまで
BB.
もまっすぐな構成明大さに感謝してください。
For my completely straighter than my lasers, honest and dishonorableness.
構成明大とか言ってました私。
Undishonorableness. Did that come out of my mouth?
そっか、話し合いもあるですよね。
Oh, that's right. Bringing things over is an option,
どう
isn't
しま
it?
しょうか先輩。うまくすれば取引とかできちゃいますよ。
What should we do, senpai? If you play your cards right, you might just be able to cut a deal with me.
Oh, I know where that went. Not this time, baby. After hearing her say that, saying that she clearly intends not to, my rolled up fist starts shaking on its own. I went ahead right into the labyrinth right away to save Jinako. But why is this program running unbelievably for the 5th time? I have the faintest idea of what BB's thinking. She may have gone rogue, but she must be up to something. Cutting a deal. What is BB after? To become the main heroine? I think at this point I have to give up on the triple C route, but like I'm gonna look to see, get as much of it as I can. Doesn't say. I'm gonna say this one. BB isn't enough of a heroine? So basically the plan is to give her a new start by like pooling together the efforts of the student council to bolster her. You drag. You're harsh sometimes. It's not that she doesn't have enough. She has nothing. Doing anything with nothing still gives 0.
しつけのなっていないサーバントです。
This servant hasn't been taught any manners.
そんなに BB チャンネルの営業を妨害するなら、
If you're going to go this far to obstruct BB Channel's operations,
次は1対1の BB の部屋でお待ちしていますからね。先輩。
then next time we can have a one-on-one chat in BB's room. I'm looking forward to it, senpai. As always, sitting through this BB time slop's violence program now is rougher than holding your breath for a while. But Hakuno doesn't seem to feel that bad about it, does he? I pretty much get his sense of humor by now. If one is going to be suppressed, then they might as well be comfortable doing it. You optimistically approve everything, but will reject anything if it's useless. Incredible, Leo. Nothing gets to you. Thank you very much. Despite who I am, if we were to pursue an exclusivity agreement with BB Channel, I might just flip out. Did everyone make it out all right?
あの、
Kishinami, are you okay? That circuit was especially demanding on you.
Thanks, Sakura. Everyone else was like a spectator, but I was a guest invited to the stage and made to partake in the absurdity. Completely worn out.
No surprise. Honestly, I can sympathize. If it were me up there, I definitely would have high-kicked her in the face. But I'm sure at that moment she would have made an example of me by pausing me, then spinning the camera all crazy. BB, she scares me. No, that wouldn't be the end of it. After, she'd play secret footage from when I was baited into a labyrinth. I would die if that happened. Would I quietly retire? Maybe the only choice would be to become BB's lackey and destroy everything.
同意します。
For sure. If the Miss Tosaka from back when she was a domineering Nisak City? Nisak City? What the fuck is that word? Psyched boss stood before this Miss Tosaka, I'm sure she would lose it. Even when viewed objectively, it's cruel. One could certainly call it a maiden's hell. You damn voyeur. I could say the exact same things about you. Alright, let's calm down, you two. The members of the student council... As members of the student council, we should be intellectuals about this, okay? Anyway, Jinako's our focus right now. Unlike with the alter egos, our goal this time is not to defeat her, but to rescue her. One moment. Where is Chief Gato? Do you happen to know, Shinji? Oh, he's still here. Huh? As soon as that guy was free from BB's hack, he flew out of the student council room. Gato. He couldn't have gone alone to the labyrinth again. This is bad. Hakuno, we can talk later. Explore the labyrinth as well. Please be somewhat prompt in protecting Chief Gato. I believe that creature would likely fend for himself fine, but we have no choice. He's a member of the student council, like us. Well, knowing Gato, he should be okay. If it were passionate, that would be one thing, but our opponent this time is Jinako. Don't bother rushing things. Please explore Please make exploring the labyrinth your main priority. Gato. Everyone's clearly worried about him. So why are they again disrespecting him? At any rate, let's head to the labyrinth. Unlike the rest of the staff here, I have to take this seriously. To help my fellow peon. In the Roman sense of the word. I got stuff to talk to.
Hey, here, some provisions.
Wow.
About your memories. I know everyone's having a hard time right now, but keep being careful.
Right. Should have never gone through it. This is what happened. If it weren't for you, that's not it. It's not it. Damn it. He seems to be conflicted. A little late to be saying this now, but regardless of our near-side relationship, let's at least keep the far side. We're still going to be in a partnership. Supposed to trust each other as much as possible. Sure, man. Sure. Now I know for sure that my actions during my time as a sentinel were temporary confusion, not my true self. Jinako carry Yuri's case now makes everybody apparent. That's because the subconscious didn't surface. Also, when one is a labyrinth, they're synchronized with BB. An unwarranted personality change happens, basically. Yep, I think that's it. Otherwise, these SG couldn't. Yep, sure. I must say, those were some impressively dramatic changes the two of you went through. You alright? Did your memories jumble up? I'm okay. I'm not the delicate type that loses or cooler or something like this. Okay. If you say so. Oh, you're here too? There's a couple more things that I want to check out. Yep, that's what I want to see. Yo, Edgerson, what's good? What is good, my man? First an ego, now some dropout. There's such a thing as too much of a variety. Just how unlucky can you be with your allies? Truth is stranger than fiction, huh? Documentaries aren't my forte, but if you're the subject, my pen just may start moving a bit. That shit was so weird. Anderson, Hakuno is earnestly concerned about Jinako. So what are you saying? You want him to suffer even more? Go through further misfortune? How can you hope for such things? Okay, Rapunzel. What a hard tale to hear. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks.
handsome boy engulfed in a bottomless swamp is like a forbidden nectar. I too wish to be plunged in and be drowned. Bitch.
いろいろすまんな。人間、禁欲生活が長いと反動が大きくなる。この女の頭がここまでとは想像の拉致がいだ。
Sorry about that. The longer humans live in abstinence, the bigger the recoil. How this woman got to this point is a mystery.
今の失言は忘れてもらうには違う話で塗り替えるしかあるまい。さて、今回は何を題材にするか。
Best thing we can do to forget this gaffe is to change the subject. So, what'll our topic be this time?
そうだな。これまでの女どもの話をするか。どのバカな話が聞きたい？
I know. How about we talk about the women you faced here? Which Salinas would you like to hear about? We'll get to these other ones first, or later. First, I'd like to know about Jinako. Alright, since you're offering, why not talk about Jinako?
Jinako Karigi, 用務員室に住む電脳警備員、年齢不詳、経歴不明。
Jinako Kirigiri, a cyber neat living in the janitor's closet. Age unspecified, background unknown.
サーバントはランサー、戦闘経験はゼロ、ウィザードとしての実力は波以下。
Her servant is a lancer, zero combat experience. Her ability as a wizard is below average.
しかし、ウエストのサイトなら女性マスターの中でも最強。そしておそらく腐っている。
However, in terms of waist size, she's the greatest among all female masters. Lastly, she's probably a degenerate. Yes, I see. That's it?
これ以上に何が必要だ。よもや、あの肉布団の趣味や性癖を知りたいとでも言うのか。
What more needs to be said? Surely you don't wish to know more about that human bed cushion's interests and inclination, do you?
先物買いにも程があるぞ。どれほど贅沢に育てられ、最高品質になっても豚肉は豚肉だ。そら。
One can only speculate so much. No matter how luxurious its upbringing or high its quality, pork is pork. Look no further.
なぜ私を見るのです？
Why are you looking at me?
この通り、牛の凶悪さには到底及ばん。まあ、牛も牛で腹にもたれるのでよくはないのだが、やはり鳥が最高だ。
As you can see, none can match the atrociousness of a cow. But cows don't do much for my stomach. Yes, nothing beats chicken.
栄養素こそ低いが、フォルムの美しさは打肉の中でも飛び抜けている。俺は断然鳥派だな。
I love a nutrition, but their form is by far the most beautiful of all pudgy meat. Hands down, it's chicken all the way for me. Understandable. What are you talking about? That's what it sort of hit me. When Kiara declared that she won't fight. Maybe the servant really does have no utility. Something about Karna got revealed? Is it just that he's a lancer? Could it be... No. I think it's in my room. Whatever, we'll look at it later. There's also... nothing here yet. Okay, well. It was fun to talk to Anderson for a little bit. We got things to do, money to earn, so we can get those costumes. And how are you doing outside, guy? Listen, this device I'm about to let you in on is more important than all the rest. Don't forget it. If your servant loses half their HP, heal up quick. Because you won't know how much damage you're going to take in the next fight. Ditching time saves 9. Yeah. Oh wow. Fashion the Jinako. Interesting. I didn't know I could still go through all this.
では始めるか。命を
Yeah, we took a couple steps into Jinako's labyrinth. And then she was like, what the fuck are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here yet. Leave. And then we got blown the fuck out. Found like a wind instead of like actually fighting. God damn, your fucking shoes are noisy. What the fuck is that? Here we are again. Last time this is where we found Jinako, who had become a sentinel. Here now sits a sign that I didn't see before. Written on it in generic, plain font is a short message. To the left is an ordinary treasure chest, to the right a dead end. Exploring is super pointless. Go away already. I thought we had to try looking for Jinako and Gato. We find a suspicious sign. This labyrinth too, it seems to be reflecting the mind of the woman who became its core. I confirmed signs of a shield. In order to progress to the next floor, it will be necessary to acquire Jinako Kirigiri's SGs. Of course this would happen. Oh well. Ranni and I went through this, so it won't take any complaining from Jinako. Kishinami, get to clearing the labyrinth. Since Jinako's offshoot is definitely hiding behind her to drag her out, don't hold back. So that's how it's going to be again, huh? I won't object since I was half ready for this. Still, what's the point of this sign, I wonder? Don't hesitate to claim it if it's a treasure chest. Take this teaching from the world's oldest heroic spirit as ancient truth. Alright, well, you're the boss. Technically, I'm the master, but you are the boss. Keeper. Auto guarding. Bet you're still dead. Oh. There is no treasure. I want to say that. You should be dead by that. Full guard, huh? No, that one was an attack. Take some yakshu. Fucking nothing. I can't wait till we can get you with the good stuff. Because this is miserable. Loren's right, there's no treasure here. We were deceived. We've been had. Smeckledorf even. Get over here. Peeper. Let me take a guess. Ow. Fuck. Nice. Here's a treasure chest. Oh, a return crystal. Nice. I want to say... something like that. Yeah. Ah. Okay, well. Well, it's not really much of a dead end, even if it is like a fake.
So this wasn't a dead end. I went down the path to the right of the sign, but it continues normally. Well now, I know about such plot twists. False advertising, they call it. So where's the treasure? This here's a boring old dungeon. Only one type of enemy. Go away already. I don't believe you. Is it still a peeper? Or is it something else? Oh, fuck! We're gonna try what we can. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Do that again. And then I'm gonna do a hack break. And then you're gonna attack. And then ideally we're gonna go that. Let's go. And you're gonna get another thing Yaksha after this. Here comes the extra attack. Ooh. Good chunk of change. Remember to dispose of them. But we must. More Yaksha. I wish I had that item from the normal extra. That was like key for caster shit. It's just refill her mana with your own. So much easier. Alright, are you a peeper or are you one of the big guys? Oh. It's a blind box. Rick Bubble. Yeah, so she's lying the whole way through. Interesting. Beyond here is a maze littered with hidden passages. Go away. No trespassing up in here. Go home. Both choices seem very interesting. Oh good, it's a peeper again. Let's say Ow. Master MP. Servant HP. Master MP. Let's do this. Yeah, this seems like the way to go. Since Jinako is a boy, there's no need to worry, so go away already. Fascinating. I'm doubling back so that I can fight that other guy and also... Wait, let me guess. Yeah. Ah, you're silly. You're silly. There's no change in how you can beat this enemy. So go away already. Fragment. Did he say this is bull? Yeah, it's just a normal peeper. Okay, well. Damn it. Just checking.
I like these signs that lie to me. I like being actively lied to by a game. Especially if I know I'm being lied to. It's really fun. Yet again, here's the usual sign. There's a single shut door behind it. Gotta have the thief's key to open this door. So go away already. We may need a mattock for this one. No, I won't say anything with lazy and entitled. Being a follower is a waste, Hakuno. Yep, the door disappointingly opened. I kind of expected it at this point. Of course, there's no thief's key in my inventory, which means this door was just a sham. This is more pretense than lie. False memories, false testimonies, and a false self. Troubles typical of a commoner. Mongrel, if you're a commoner yourself, then you can already see what the answer here is, no? Yeah, she's kind of deluding herself. Is Gilgamesh right? The hidden SG of this labyrinth. I'm starting to get a good idea of what it is too. But beyond this door, which opens so simply, I think there's one long journey ahead. Of palpable and further depth. Nope, no. Damn it. That better not be a lie too. Yeah. Brick bubble. Loose the wind. Ow. Yay. She had any better plans. She's even trying to do it. I mean, this dungeon really fits Jinako carry here. Ah, poor Jinako. I think that's what he said. Ooh, money. Easy there. Wow, that's disorienting. There's no treasure or save points up ahead. Go away. Unfortunately, I don't need a save point. Mirror of the Hermit. Please tell me this is what I think it is. Oh, damn it. Fine. What was that thing over there? We'll touch the save point, but I think we can still keep going. We'll finish today and that'll do that. Okay. Woof. Mr. Mid-Boss is all lubed up and ready to go. He's crazy strong. Go home already. Well, just so you know, I'm all lubed up too. Yep. Oh, I see. It's trash. I'm just fucking around with him at this point. Mr. Mid-Boss. We come back here. onto the gate. I think this is just a weird empty platform. Jinako is an elite gamer. Her parents are wealthy winners who don't need to work. So go away already. This is getting sad. Oh, fuck. The storm. This is Mr. Big. Shit. Die. Yeah, it is a little bit different. Well, I did it for the XP, man. Why do enemies never end, lol? Just go away. I half expected this one to just disappear. Yeah, a surprising amount of like complexity. Not that it helped them. That's not what those mean. That drill thing that he has for his like plus for his break stuff, super cool. Love it. It's cool. I wish it was in other things. Wow. That was the truest thing she said so far. Should have tried chances on extra attack, but I didn't know. Ow. Jesus. Okay. Master MP, but nothing for him. Cool. Oh, that's right. Shit. Whatever, it worked out. I'm a genius. We're gonna do a slight bit of backtracking here. Grab that save spot from Mr. Boss Fight, or Mr. Mid Boss. He's all lubed up. But honestly, I don't want to waste the items if there's available. This one is sad. Why can't you just wear normal shoes like a normal person? I'm trying to think here, man. There's probably some symbology behind the reason all these weird bones are floating through her labyrinth. But all I can hear is your fucking quack, quack, quack. Oh my god. Damn it. Damn it. Damn you, Stronghold. You owe me extra MP, dickhead. My patience has limits. What's that damn Lancer waiting for? You want to fight him? I mean, I kind of do too, but like, I get the feeling he might like actually just one-shot us. Direct, linear, straight. Always best to be honest. So go away already. There's the maze. I did want to get that one. Oh, it's just one of these guys. Yeah, I kind of figured. Nothing up ahead. Oops, shit, my light. Alright. 1 second. There's a sensation that we've reached a considerable depth into the labyrinth. Yet another sign appeared, which I'm tired of at this point, but this one has a hinge of weight on it. Enter beyond this point and you're dead.
This is for real. Don't forget to save. Enter and we die. Die, she says? I involuntarily gulp after reading this excessively blunt message. Gilgamesh has a demure expression and is staying silent. The "this is for real" part being written in red even gets the idea across. Well, this sucks. Can't help but turn to Gil for advice. Any ideas? How often must I tell you, this is your fight? If you're aware yet still seek my advice, then know that I have but one answer for you. Low to your god, ready? Ready? Pray and then perish. What do I do? It feels like a big moment, so I'm just going to set my cool magic. Then jump in head first. Because I feel like if I step back, I was going to die or some shit. Nothing happens. It was just your ordinary everyday path. Obviously, moron. There exists no road to Hades that I, who has traveled to Hades, cannot detect. Right. I'm gonna go back to those other guys. Also, aren't you Babylonian? What are you doing in like a Roman Greek area? Ooh. Here's our save point. Get over here. Oh good, it's one of you. I can definitely go all out. There's a fresh save point right behind us. So I do this for tasty XP and soccer. Yum 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 yum. Damn it. Don't figure that's not how it goes. Oh, hey. What's this one? Interesting. We leveled up, so I don't need the fountain anymore. Oh my god. He did it before. Interesting that that's a pattern. So what are we looking at now? Stronghold. Jinako is being manipulated. It is not her fault. So please leave me alone already. So she knows what she's doing. Okay. Kishinami, Jinako's panicking. I was on alert in case she might teleport away, but it seems like she can't this time around. Which finally means the end of this long, irritating lore. Hey, you got the wrong person. Wrong person. I'm actually Jinako's little twin sister, Jinako. Thanks for hanging out with Jinako all this time. We meet and she starts trying to fool us in a cringeworthy way. Let's get one thing straight, Jinako. Neither the mongrel nor I ever recall ever putting up with Jinako even once. Not buying it, huh? Oh well, the truth is that I was forced to say all this, and that leads to you in a pain for me. Jinako's being steered by the insane hand of a god named BB. I'm just being used here. Sure, those signs are Jinako Productions, but never in a million years did I expect them to annoy you. It was not an oopsies. I didn't have the slightest bad intention. My head's starting to hurt more and more. But if we can settle things without fighting, I agree it would be the best outcome. So you get me, Kishinami? Man, you've been barking up the wrong gal. So, now if you could just reel in that sketch servant? I get it, then. Okay, just, hand over your SG. No way! That means I'll be throwing. I'll lose. If I give up, it's game over. Among all the Jinako, I'm the most popular and have a relatively social disposition, see? That's how it is. Basically, all those Jinako waiting up ahead are disgrace incarnate. I want to do whatever it takes to stop them. And besides, Jinako ain't got the slightest clue what an SG is. What is it like? Spicy? Can't give you something you don't know what it is. I think it's something that's too much to be asking for. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jinako, frightened, shrinks back, and at the same time her lance makes his appearance. The sense of who was in control completely shifts. In response, Gil's demeanor changes slightly. His feet are positioned half a step more ahead than usual, and his unaffectedly hanging fingertips are faintly exerted. I might be interpreting this wrong, but he seems to have made motions toward protecting me. Karina, I'm pretty sure I didn't ask you to come out. Those words deviate from how you truly feel, Master. They paid to challenge this labyrinth and the sum of fair danger in the time they have left. There's no reason for them to just turn back. Akeno Kishinami. Sorry about this. In place of my pathetic master, I apologize for this blunder, this accident. Saying that, Lancer gently closes his eyes. That was an apology, I guess. I felt no offense or arrogance in it. He's downcast and truly remorsefully so. He had a purely dazzling, straight attitude for one who is baptized clean of the many pesky signs we faced. Also, Jinako Kirigiri's messy room and this merely spacious labyrinth aren't so different. They consist of pointless sighs and fat. Finding something here is like pulling out unworn underwear from a pile of laundry. A dreadful penance. I could sympathize. All you've been doing is saying whatever you want. Whose side are you on? Boldly speaking, I'm on your side. I was hoping you would say emotionally on my side. Fine. Show me how a minor Mahabharata yoga courier, whatever hero experience like you, can be worth a single damn. I shall do so if you command. Our guests won't leave so readily. At the very least, have a taste of my lance. Goosebumps tingle over my skin. In contrast to his gentle closing remark, he swells in that instant with fighting spirit. Brave words. If such a feast suits my palate, then I'll partake. Don't barrage it with noble phantasms or I'll cut you both down. Oh shit. Just gotta be careful. Gonna get hit. Little Brahma covered the Fuck! What is that? Yeah! A true hero kills with a glance. Oh fuck. Hey, we're alive. Overpowered. Totally overpowered. Karna's no boring old lancer with this
メカ
power.
ビームもだし、そう、僕のサーバントは特別製ビームの英霊ランチャーっす。
He shoots laser beams from his eyes. Yeah, my servant's a special type. A laser beam heroic spirit. A launcher.
はっらしいクラス名ではないか。マスターの言う通り、未だ開示せぬ最上の講談を隠しているようだな。
A fitting class name, is it not? As your master says, have you not been hiding the ultimate bullet of light from us?
仕方あるまい。これも特殊な性癖の主を持った俺の運命。今後はランチャーで構わない。
I have no choice. Such is my fate for having a master of unique inclinations. I don't mind being a launcher from now on.
そしてこの物分かりの良さ、しかもとどめを刺さないもったいぶりとか、強女のゆとりってやつっすね。
Look how understanding he is, and how he puts on airs when not dealing the final blow. He's the handicap a skilled person gives.
手心を加えたつもりはない。もとより一息で打ち取っていい相手ではあるまい。
I had no intention of going easy. They're not opponents that would go down very
相
quickly.
手の力量のほどを主人に見せた上で、再度判断を仰ぐべきと結論したまで。
In showing my master the capability of our opponents, all I did was conclude that we must take a second look at our approach. He's strong, so sharp, so heavy. I'd forgotten what it was like to fight a real heroic spirit since coming to the far side of the moon. It's unfair how accurate he is, how cut and dry unmerciful he is. With one fierce move, he completely exposed our own weaknesses.
これだけ余裕ぶってニコリともしないって何なの？心がたわしでできてるの？
Acting all high and mighty and lenient, not even smirking at them? What's up with you? Your heart made it out of
とに
sponge?
かく勝ったには違いないっしょ。なんだ強いじゃないの、私のサーバント強いじゃないカルナ。
Anyway, there's no doubting we won. Man, is my servant stronger. What? You're strong,
これ
Karna.
なら私自分にご褒美してもいいね。とっときのジャージープリンだよね。
This means I could treat myself, right? At last, Jersey pudding, right?
構わないが。水槽のマナティーがアザラシになったところで BB は気に住まい。
I don't mind. Even if the aquarium's manatee turns into an earless eel, BB won't care.
それより、先ほどから随分と字が露出してきたようだが、それはいいのか、我が主人よ。
More importantly, your true nature has started showing an awful lot for a while now. Is that all right, Master? A pain stabs at my left arm intermittently. The sign of an SG. It's clearly reacting to Jinako and launchers back and forth. That overwhelming dominance had conversely weakened her mental wall. I can't afford to miss. It's a perfect chance to provoke her. I'm using this more often than I probably should. I used up a single calorie. It's a rout. I don't feel like we can win anymore.
じゃあ負けを認める？
So you admit
そっ
defeat?
か。だったら最初からこんな凝った準備する必要なんかなかった。もっ
I
とシ
see.
ンプルでよかった。
Then I didn't even need this elaborate setup in the first place. I should have done something more
中
simple.
ボスも小ボスも限界まで経験値稼ぎしてからアタックとか、つい作業プレイにはまっちゃう。私の悪い癖だ。
I got attack after farming as much experience with mid-bosses and mini-bosses as possible, so I got caught up in the grind. That habit of mine. That's right. That's a habit of hers. Everything on this floor was devised by Jinako. Now I'm starting to get what her SG is about. Jinako's words are always wrapped in a shell, however. Suddenly, they're all obvious lies. What is she protecting with all these lies?
たかが嘘でしょ？何が悪いの？便利じゃない。道具さ、戦略だよ。
They're just lies. What's wrong with that? They're useful tools and tactics.
私もあなたも傷つかないで済む嘘なら、それでいいでしょ。
As long as these lies don't end up hurting anybody, it's fine, isn't it? The truth is, you wanted me to find out.
違うっつーの。
Wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong. The truth is, she wanted me to find out. Those lies are like a key to her room of truth. Everyone lies. Everyone who doesn't lie is probably someone who has nothing dear to themselves. Jinako Kirigiri is different. There's definitely something important to her. Here it comes. Oh.
何それ大切なものを持っている私が
What are you saying? Something important to me? To me?
バカじゃないのこれだからが緊張うっとうしくて青臭いんだ
What are you, dumb? This is why brats like you are such a pain. Such amateurs.
分かってないもう苦しんでいない
You don't understand anything. You've got nothing to suffer about.
そんなの恵まれた勝ち組の余裕発言だっていうの
A lie to protect something important. Only blessed winners with the luxury to do so. So about such bullshit.
とつくしかない生かされた嘘そのものが大切な自分になってる人間だっているんだ
I have to lie. I'm just someone whose precious self is made up of a bunch of pile of lies.
大切なものなんてない私には誇れる自分なんてない
I have nothing that's important to me. I have nothing about myself to be proud of. Because I'm a big fat liar. Correct. Now get over here. Shit. That felt kind of bad on that one. Having her secret exposed, Jinako's offshoot vanishes. Karna silently gauges his vanished master. We finished extracting her SG. Now the shield will be released. But out of all the SGs I've extracted so far, this one left the worst aftertaste. All the other shields are gone.
次のフロアの起動を確認しました。まだやはり隠された SG があるようです。
I've confirmed the activation of the next floor. As expected, there seem to be more hidden SGs.
戻って。休息が必要よ。
Kishinami, head on back. You need to get your
ところ
rest.
でレオ、ガトーはどこに行ったの？もしかして戻ってきてる？
By the way, Leah, where did Gato go? Is he on the way back by any chance?
彼でしたら同じそうにいますよ。帰還の術も尽きたまま。
He's still on the same floor, having used up his means of returning.
どうやら看板のメッセージにことごとく引っかかってはハマりを繰り返すうちにだいぶ出遅れたようですね。
Seems he had a pretty late start, completely falling for the sign's messages over and over and getting stuck.
はあ？付き合いがいいっていうか、疑うこと知らないっていうか。
What? I can't tell if he's good at playing along with people or just gullible.
兄さん、花壇に水をやるついでで良いので、ガトー団長に迷宮クリアの情報と帰還用のクリスタルを届けてもらえますか？
Brother, if you can, after watering the flower garden, can you get a return crystal to Chief Gato and tell him the labyrinth is clear?
了解した。校庭の整備のついでにだな。いや、そのまま忘れてしまいそうだ。今から向かおう。
Understand. I have to return to the grounds, right? No. I might forget at that point. I'll head out now. Gato. I wonder if he's alright. There's one more person who thoroughly adept with people. Jinako's servant, Launcher. Though it naively looks like we managed to turn this bad situation around, the fact of the matter is that Karna's confidence wasn't broken in the slightest. Though the best thing would be if Jinako gave up and started being honest, nothing will come out of thinking over this alone. I'll start by going back to my own room. And when we get there, that's probably the end of the stream. Alright, bye.
Lots of in and out with this game. Hey man, you gonna give his thing his thing? No, it's you. Good job exploring. I'm just about to head out and bring Gato back. I don't really need to be repeating this, but be sure to get some rest. If your body starts to fail, it'll mean disaster in whatever you do. Right. Now that I know he's still pissed about all that nonsense, I'm a little wary, but like, I don't know, man. But it's time to look at some servant profiles and stuff. It's Cuzzy Hotel Room. What's up, Gil?
しかし迷宮探索ばかりでつまらんな。何か話すがよい。気まぐれとはいえ、垂涎の雑談タイムだぞ。
So, dungeon exploring all the time is tedious, no? Hakuno? Huh. Though whimsical, it is the chat time you covet so much. The chat time I covet? It sure is an unusual proposal to come out of Gil, but I doubt it simply popped into his mind. Right now we need to think about what to do with Jinako.
なんと迷宮に輪をかけてつまらぬ男よ。貴様に SG があればさぞ無味無臭に違いない。
My word, you're more tedious than that labyrinth. If you had an SG, doubtless it would be arid and bland.
仕方あるまい。では王自ら打って出よ。俺の問いに答えよ。雑種。
There's no changing that. Very well. The king himself shall make his move. Respond to my question, mongrel.
男子としてお前が組み敷きたいと思う女は誰だ?
Is there a correct answer to this? I wouldn't expect there to be, but I just gotta check to be certain. Yeah, alright. Hakuno Kishinami. As a man, which woman would you wish to pin down? What? That's out of nowhere, Mr. King of Heroes. Pinned down? Like in that way?
当然であろう。他に何があるというのだ。つまるところ、男と女はそれしかあるまい。
And what do you know of it? Of course. Are you implying that there's any other meaning? Ultimately, this is about a man and a woman, and nothing else.
だが、俺が知らぬ女を口にされても興ざめだな。
However, alluding to women I'm unfamiliar with would spoil the fun.
では、生徒会室にいる女と限ろうか。あの中では誰が好みだ?
So how about we limit it to the women in those, the women to those in the student council room? Who among them do you fancy? Rin, Ranni, Sakura. What does the king prefer? From a personal standpoint, probably. It's a hard question. Probably. Probably Rin, from a personal standpoint. I would like to say Ranni, though, for funsies.
Oh, 人形遊びが好みときたか。何？悪くはないぞ。一から教え込む楽しみもあろうというもの。
No, I wish I could go back to see all the other answers. No, fuck. Alright, whatever. I'll do it later. Enjoying playing with dolls, do you? There's nothing wrong with that. Writing on a blank slate does spark a certain joy.
世の中にはホムンクルスを妻にした男もいるとき。人形相手に愛を語るのは余人には至れぬ境地。否定はせんぞ。
I have heard of men in this world taking a homunculus for a wife. Few will ever know the profession, know of professing love to a doll. I'm not against it.
満足とは言わぬが退屈しのぎにはなった。では 共に迷宮に赴いてやろう。
I won't say I was satisfied, but we did manage to kill some time. Now we'll proceed to the labyrinth with you.
ジナコカリギリの迷宮は陰気と弱音が渦巻くダメ人間の魔窟だ。良い息抜きとなったであろう。
Jinako Kirigiri's labyrinth is a failure's den, a whirlpool of morosity and whining. We had ourselves a fine respite, didn't we? Yeah, well. Oh. That kind of a gallery. Are we missing someone? To the information matrix. Oh, hey. Brynhild Romantia till death divide the two apart. A noble phantasm that BB granted this alter ego. This noble phantasm strikes with more accuracy and damage the deeper the love towards the target is. Even if it's utterly one-sided, she will never let her loved one escape. The servant it was made from is the Valkyrie Brynhild from the Volsunga saga. It is the spear of love and hatred she wielded to get revenge on her husband Sigurd, who betrayed and wounded her honor. Strictly speaking, it's not the spear itself, but the deep love and hatred Brynhild felt for Sigurd taking the shape of a spear. In the Volsunga saga, the fearless hero Siegfried takes Brynhild to lay asleep in a ring of fire as his wife, but afterwards Sigurd betrays her, presenting her as his brother-in-law's wife. At first, Brynhild believes that Sigurd had gotten drunk, leading him to lose his memories, and so accepted these events as her immutable fate. However, she learned that Sigurd had already regained his memories by then. By the end, Brynhild was inspired to kill the man she loved the most in the entire world, and willingly took her own life in order to follow him. But now they're chilling in grand order. Honestly, like one of the better couples. Anyway. Composite divinity. Alter egos are high servants created as a composite amalgamation of heroic spirits. BB accessed the Mooncell servant archives, chose goddesses compatible with each ego, and reproduced their data. Alter egos came into existence as composite goddesses. Passionlip is made up of 3 goddesses. The first is the goddess of beauty from Hindu mythology, Parvati, the goddess who loves her husband, the god of destruction Shiva, with blind devotion. The second is the goddess of war, Durga, considered a facet of Parvati. Durga possesses 10 weapons given to her as divine gifts. Passionlip's giant claws are an incarnation of those 10 swords. The third is the goddess of war from Scandinavia, Brynhildr. Unable to be joined with the hero she loved, this queen called forth destruction in her sorrow. In Wagner's opera, she was rendered as Brunhild, who appears as a Valkyrie or warman that escorts the souls of the departed to Valhalla. It goes without saying that this work depicts a tragedy where she despaired over love and killed her own beloved. Fascinating. Prison's Concealment, Mystic Constitution, Crash and Crash. Karna! He's a Lancer. Now Launcher. B Strength, A Endurance, A Agility, A Mana, A plus Luck, Divinity A, Uncrowned Arms Mastery, and Knowledge of the Deprived. Uncrowned Arm Mastery. Weapon mastery that went unrecognized for various reasons. Skills in sword, spear, bow, riding, and divinity are shown as down a rank. And attributes as their complete opposites. However, if the true name is no, the skill is dissolved. Also, a bit of an aside, the rank of his luck stat is reported by Karna himself. Interesting. Knowledge of the Deprived. The ability to see through someone's personality and attributes cannot be deceived by words or excuses. He was truly an incredibly thoughtful superhuman hero. He had the virtue to accept differing ideologies, even his enemies, and respecting them as ways of living. But Karna has difficulty conveying his true nature. His attitude prods at others' true natures. Acts to deceive oneself, behavior for show, beliefs. He sees through it all and frankly states the true nature they want to hide. As a result, he's disliked by most people he talks to and is forced into fights with them. Anyone would hate having their shortcomings revealed. Needless to say, Karna's attitude does not come out of disgust for another's faults. Karna affirms the standpoints of others, giving respect to beliefs he doesn't share and values he can't understand. As he can't put that admiration to words, he's misunderstood as someone who hates and denies everything. Servant, alter ego servant, game master. Gloves? Oh, this must be the thing. Okay. I'll get you out of that fucking thing sooner or later. Alright, that'll be that, I guess. We're gonna end the day, save, and then call that there. Oh. Compulsive liar. Oh, that's okay. Jinako's first SG. I didn't mean to trick you, but I was embarrassed, so I ended up doing it anyway. I'm not even clear on it myself, but I don't want anything to do with other people. They'll never see my heart. Lying is pretty lonely, you know. It's sad to have no truth. The truth is always in the dark. It's probably disappointing anyway. Come on. Isn't it better than actually looking?
おっす、オラジナコさんっす。153センチっす。パパは背が高かったんだけど。
I wonder how tall that is.
日本。パパはドイツ人だけどね。
Interesting. That's probably why she said he was so tall. Not stop holiday all year round.
年中無休のオールヨカっす。マジかち組。ゲームもネットもし放題。
It sounds nice at first, but... That accursed Karna. Two of his decisive advantages are sealed, yet he wields such divine might. Aggravates me to no end. It's a pity that his master has issues. That massive blubber can't make full use of his power. Did you know, mongrel? The lance he holds is a masterpiece, used by no one and known to no one. That is to say, it was noted in legend as having existed, but there isn't a single account of it having been used. Thus, that lance doesn't exist in my catalog. As long as something is unspoken of, I can't know if it qualifies to be my treasure. Is his god-slaying martial arts truth or fiction? I'm looking forward to the moment we clash. While cheerfully laughing, Gil readies for his rematch against Karna. Although he's stuck purely to defense, his unwavering confidence honestly is a little reassuring. Karna may be a formidable adversary, but Gil's an inexhaustible servant. I think that since he has yet to go all out, then in terms of ability, these two are a match for one another. I'm still left with some anxiety, but I think we'll have a good chance of success. With that, the only issue left concerns the memories I finally got back. Though still fragmented, my memories of the Holy Grail War came back. But even so, I can't recall the crucial reason I'm fighting. What kind of wizard was I? And for what purpose did I seek the Holy Grail? My background, my life, so to speak. I can't recall my past, the pedestal of my existence. It gives rise to uneasiness in my mind even now. Who knows? Maybe I simply forgot that I was actually some crazy bad person. You brood over the most foolish things. Whether you're evil or good, it doesn't change the fact that you're a mongrel. To you, you're a life which was cast into the dark. To me, your life was one I picked up. Even if your memories were to return, even if your past becomes known, that won't change. And anyway, you haven't matured enough to become evil. If you're going to speak of atrocities, first commit acts of good. If you're unable to do so, then perish. The moment you're crushed under your anxiety, this sideshow will end. Then I won't hesitate to behead you. Right. Regaining my past is important, but I have an even bigger problem looming over me right now. Gilgamesh, the King of Heroes. This uncontrollable servant is absolutely not my ally. He's the demon who's going to take Hakano Kishinami's life in the end. The servant won't permit any whining in his presence, regardless of how anxious or scared I am. I have to hold firm and press on. Though that's not necessarily the case. Even I recognize the value of whining. I mainly don't permit disrespect towards me. Your memories of the Holy Grail War have returned. Your memories before that, as of yet, are still a mystery. If you're a nobody, then you seem to be getting squashed by your sloppiness. Moreover, you're relying on me. Don't you dread that? You may be able to escape this fear if you obey BB. Why would you rely on me at this point? Obviously, I'm wicked scared, but I don't think I'm running for that reason. Just living is a scary thing for me naturally. Even if I'm uneasy and scared, as long as I have hope, I have to suck it up and move forward. Optimism over desire. Yet again, it seems my estimate of you was wrong. Well, that's fine too. It doesn't change the fact that it was just an occasional pleasure to me. As you see fit for the time being. It's been quite a show so far. I expect further clumsiness from you, Hakuno. Having spoken his fill, Gil falls asleep. Following his lead, I turn onto my side. Alright, I have to get to some rest. We only just began Jinako's labyrinth. I need to free her from BB's clutches. I'll escape the far side as soon as possible. Alright. Turn once more and step forward. And that's that on that, guys. The wrong button. It's one more in the bag, baby. So if you're wondering about Hollow Atraxia, I am working on it. I started to upload them, but something got in the way. I don't really remember. Irregardless, it's going to take just a little bit longer to get both of the episodes up, but they're largely review episodes, so it's not that really big a deal. But we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your week, I guess. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and yeah. Lying is alright once in a while, as long as you're not doing it to yourself. But take care. Hope you guys have a great rest of your time. Bye.